Moving on, 5 security personnel were martyred in Kashmir's Handwara in an encounter that was carried out yesterday. This included a colonel, the commanding officer of 21 Rashkar-e Rifles, a major, and 2 other soldiers of the army, along with a police sub-inspector. 2 terrorists, including a top Lashkar-e-Taiba commander, were also gunned down in this encounter. The soldiers entered the house of a civilian to prevent a hostage situation. When they were attacked, civilians who were stuck in the house were safely evacuated.
Well, the security forces had been on the hot trail of these militants from the last many days. In fact, 3-4 days back in the Rajwar forest area, the first contact was made with the same group, and post that the security forces kept following them. And it was yesterday in the afternoon when militants came down from the forest area, entered this small village and took refuge in a couple of houses. The security forces then moved in, they got this input, and the area was completely cordoned off. The first response team obviously was the colonel and his team, and then also a local police officer. They went in, and according to the army, they say that there were some people who were inside the house, some civilians, and they had gone to bring them out. And as soon as they went in, the forces who were outside, the first indication that they got was the fact that there was complete communication was lost with this particular team. And then as they came to know that one of the walkie-talkie and one mobile phone that was probably of one Jawan was being used by militants. So it was this time that they thought that things are really gone bad, and these people are either trapped or they have been killed. Then through the night the gunfire was stopped. There was no exchange of fire. First light it again started, and finally this morning both the militants were killed. Now the police says that one of them is a top commander by the name of Haider, and most probably had come to this side to take over the Lashkar reins and ensure that the organization, this outfit, is reorganized, reoriented, and operationally made more capable.
Among those killed in the line of duty was Colonel Ashutosh Sharma, the commanding officer of 21 Rashkar Rifles. Colonel Sharma had been conferred with the Sena Medal for gallantry 2 times earlier. The second time he was honored for killing a terrorist in close combat in Handwara itself in 2018. Times Network spoke to one of his friends, DSP Shabir Khan. Listen in.
Right now we are joined by Shabir Khan, Deputy Superintendent of Police, who had worked for so many years with martyr Colonel Ashutosh Sharma. I know this is a personal loss to you because he was a dear friend and you had been part of several operations together.
Since from yesterday, since from last evening, I couldn't sleep. I spent the time with him when he was a 2IC of the same unit, and when he came back as commandant, I was there, and we were part of several operations together where we touched the death and we had a close shave. Most of the time, what I saw in him was a daredevil type of officer, a very highly professional officer, a highly competent officer. And most of the time, he used to motivate his subordinates. He used to take the lead, and he was the person who used to take the front. This time also, when we see that actually he has gone inside the house to protect several persons who were being taken hostage by the terrorists. Most of the time, I also saw the young chaps who were indulged in stone pelting. He used to call them, and he used to motivate them to come to the mainstream. And many times I saw that many occasions he motivated around 20 to 25, 30 guys who were being streamlined by him. He also financed them, and now they are running their own small shops or rairies there in Handwara.